Hey everyone. Yeah, video-wise, it's been an adventure of a month. Let's just first start it off with this, guys. August of 2011 has been the worst month of my life. Well, we'll start it off with basically this. Find out my grandfather has stage 4 lung cancer. Find out that he only has 2 years to live. We end up having an earthquake. We end up having a hurricane. The power keeps going out for this is the fifth day that keeps on going in and out, in and out. I had to go home today because the power went out at the office. I'm telling you guys, August has been one hell of a month. Even in the tech industry, you have Steve Jobs resigning as CEO, becoming chairman of the board of directors or whatever the hell. Yeah, there's been a lot of shit going on in August. And that's not all. We have id Software being a complete douchebag by taking the Project $10 and extending it to single-player campaigns. Good job, id. Good job. You get another fucking bone for fucking us gamers over. Now, this is the thing. Gamers Getting Played is an awesome channel. Highly, highly recommend this channel. And this is the thing. The majority of gamers out there are completely clueless as to what's happening. Basically, this generation has been the worst generation of video game history. Why is that? Well, we got DRM up the fucking ass. We got DLC. Wow, something that was supposed to be amazing and has turned out to be an excuse or a reason for video game developers to take aspects of the game out and then charge us for it later. Yay, I love DLC. What else have we done? We have one-time use codes for console games, something that us PC gamers have been dealing with for years. But again, it's still not as restrictive unless you buy a Valve game, because then it's tied to a specific Steam account. What else did we get? We got multiplayer versus single-player campaigns here. Basically where, you buy Modern Warfare 2, the single player is only 5 hours long or less, and basically the whole point of buying the game is for multiplayer. That's become pretty much a running thing here. First-person shooters up the wazoo in this generation, where you rarely get a good platformer these days. And I have to say, guys, I am a platformer. I love platforming. It is a great genre. I just think it sucks that it hasn't been as prevalent as first-person shooters. We have dickholes like EA coming out with a new subscription service that goes on top of the Project $10, that goes on top of whatever the fuck you're paying in order to play your games online. So if you own an Xbox 360, you are getting ass raped when you buy an EA game nowadays. Basically, you're the one who's getting fucked by Microsoft. You have to pay, what, $60 a year now? Oh, but hey, us Xbox 360 gamers, hey, it's wonderful. It gives us so much more privileges than a Sony gamer, because now it gives us more opportunities to spend more money. Yeah, exactly. Microsoft, good job. You get the award for being the biggest dick in the video game industry. There is absolutely no reason to charge for online gaming. If you are one of those fucks out there who say, hey, yeah, I could give you 10 reasons why I should pay $60 a year to play online, you are fooling yourself and you're being stupid. There is absolutely no reason for Microsoft to charge for online gaming. Why? Because you have advertisements on your dashboard. That fully covers the cost of energy, maintenance, the people who actually build the servers. Okay? Plus, they get advertisement money from games as well. Ever played a game where, a racing game where you see interactive billboards? Exactly. Dynamic advertising has made its boom here in this generation of gaming. What else? What else can we give you? Oh yeah, this generation, reliability down in the shitter. When, honestly, other than this generation, what other generation did you have to worry and pray to God that your console will actually fucking turn on? I never had to deal with that with the N64. I just put a fucking game in, turned it on, and it worked. Why the fuck can't we have that this generation? Well, it's because Sony wants to be a dick and charge everybody to fix something, or no, patch something. Microsoft was being a douchebag for 3 years until somebody came around and sued them, and now they fix everything for free. I have to give some sort of props for Microsoft for actually dynamically altering the cooling system of the Xbox 360. What else did we get this generation? Oh, Movie Gear 4! Did you guys ever play that? I mean, did you ever watch that game? I mean, oh my god, that is amazing. A game that was so overhyped that had about 20 hours of fucking video and about 5 hours of gameplay. Good job! Bravo! We have successfully transformed video games into watching fucking movies. Uncharted! Oh wow, I have to watch a fucking 10-minute cutscene every so often. Okay, there's more effort and more detail that goes into a cutscene than actual gameplay. Yeah, that's great. That's really great. You see, guys, what I'm getting at is this generation has proven that in one generation, gaming can go from something that you're not getting really fucked, and now you're really getting fucked. And I have to say, I just really am appalled at this generation. I can only imagine what the next generation is going to bring us. Well, what do we have so far? Starting off this generation from Nintendo. Well, Nintendo has the next generation portables. Well, now we have to update the fucker, where we didn't have to deal with that shit last gen. We now have a store where we could buy the same shit we bought before for overpriced rates. Yeah, $5 for a Game Boy game? Fuck you, Nintendo. Let's see, what else have we brought? Oh, shitty battery life. Yeah, minus 5 hours on the 3DS. Yeah, that's a great thing to have when you have a power outage. You'll only be able to play half a game. Great. Let's see, what else? Higher costs? $250 for a DS? Nintendo, did that work out? No, it didn't. Why? Well, look at it now. Now they're flying off the fucking shelves because now they're down to $170. Or $160, I believe. Yeah, it's $170. Luckily, they did treat us gamers well. They gave us the Ambassador program, which is really hit or miss. Yeah, thank you, Nintendo. You gave us all remakes and rehashes of the same shit. Couldn't you just given us a free coupon or something for a free fucking game? No. You give us NES games and Game Boy Advance games. Games that I already own. That really makes sense. Good job, Nintendo. Fucking helicopters and everything out here, guys. It's like a war zone in New Jersey with this whole hurricane. We have flooding up the wazoo, power outages all the time, blackouts all the time. It's driving me nuts, guys. But you have to keep a good spirit. You have to really be upbeat and everything about this. But at the current trend, guys, the 8th generation is gonna suck big time. What is it going to entail? Well, you're going to have to update your games more often. You're going to quite possibly have online only options in future games. You're going to have it where you have to activate your fucking games onto your own account. Sony wanted to do that at the launch of PlayStation 3. There was an original article where they wanted that you would have to activate your game onto a specific account. Luckily, they didn't go through with it. But, you know, the whole PSN Pass is more or less a retrofitting of this grand idea by Sony. You know, there's plenty of things that Sony has done this generation that really pisses me off. You know, really, really, really pisses me off. But, you know, what can you say? Now, for those who wonder about PC gaming, I have launched a podcast. If you have not yet listened to, I would highly recommend you listen to it. It's going to be PC Gaming for Noobs. It's going to be hosted by myself and Kevin / I am 16-bit, whatever the fuck. You know, I have to say, look, the only thing that sucked was the power outage. That was the only thing that kept me from playing my gaming rig. I just bought fucking Borderlands, loving that game. It's actually really good. And what am I playing it on? I am actually playing it on a PlayStation 3 controller. As you can see, it's attached to my PC, and I'm able to play it. Great. I have to say, better graphics, better frame rates, more modding abilities. I mean, you know, there's plenty of reasons to go PC gaming. But getting into the real deal, what we're talking about today, we're talking about Gamers Union. something that needs to be done. And here's the thing. If you're going to come up with an excuse, you automatically failed at being a true gamer. Or failed at being a fucking consumer. Look at it this way. When did we say it's okay that a company can fuck you over and get away with it? You see, as a consumer, we have more power than you think. As a consumer, we dictate what a company can or cannot do. Unfortunately, we are not exercising this at all. We are, basically saying, thank you, Sony, I want some more fucking, I want you to take my wallet out back, put it, do an old Yeller style to his fucking face, and basically allow me to come back for seconds. We need to stop this, guys. A gamers union will work. It can work. It will work. You basically need a general census of what is right and what is wrong. And I'm sure, for those who are watching my videos, you obviously agree with what I say. If you don't, you voice your opinions below. The thing is, look, Resistance 3. People hate PSN Pass. They don't want to deal with it. Then why the fuck are people buying the game? If you support the game, you're supporting PSN Pass. If you, buy that fucking luxury television that comes with the game, you are supporting PSN Pass. Not directly, but you are endorsing it by supporting it by buying something that comes with it. You see, your yellow light, a PS3, yellow lights on you. You pay for the repair. You are supporting Sony's action. You buy another one, you are supporting Sony's action. Red Ring of Death. You pay for it to be fixed, you are supporting Microsoft's bullshit. If you buy another one, you are supporting Microsoft's bullshit. Every time you sign up and pay for Xbox Live, you are supporting Microsoft's attitude towards online gaming. You're basically saying to Microsoft, thank you, Microsoft, I would love to be ass raped more. Here, take my credit card, take my personal information. I agree with you 100%. You see, this is the thing. As consumers, as gamers, the majority of people out there are allowing these companies to get away with it because they just can't get away from their games. God, people, it's a fucking game, okay? There are much better things to do with life, okay? Now, the thing is, we need to start at this point. We need to have a general census of what is right and what is wrong. How can you do this? Okay, we don't need a single leader. A union basically represents its followers. A union represents an individual. If a company fucks you over and fires you for no good reason, your union will basically say, everybody drop what you're doing, stand up, and say, fuck you for fucking us over. That's essentially what a union does. So, YouTube could be the perfect union organization of some sort. Think about it this way. Oh, I bought Modern Warfare 2 and I'm upset because of this, and this. Make a fucking video. Make a video. Submit it to higher up people. Like, submit it to Gamers Getting Played. He has, what, 3,000 subscribers? Getting close there? Now, he could look at it and say, you know what, I agree with this shit. I think this is bullshit. He'll make a video. So now his followers see the same shit. You see, this is the thing. If we work together and get the news out there of what we like and what we don't like, we have the power. And this is the thing. Yes, I understand. Let's say somebody says, you know what, I played Resistance 1 and 2. I want to play number 3. But if you're seeing that all of your fellow union people don't like it, support the move by not buying it. Stop being a greedy, selfish little fuck and, put your emotions to the side. Think about it this way. If everybody stopped buying the game, maybe they would be forced to remove PSN Pass. Simply put, and it's very easy. Rage. See, Rage. I do not support Rage at all. I was somewhat interested in it until they said that single-player content will have to be activated with a single-use code, and if you buy the game used, you have to pay to get another code to get that content. That is wrong. That is wrong. I can somewhat understand multiplayer gaming, but I absolutely cannot understand single-player gaming. They are artificially limiting a game. Anyone who wants to come up with a car analogy, you're out of luck, guys. A car analogy does not apply to this whatsoever. Basically, you're artificially degrading a game because you want to code in it. You know, this is completely up to the developers, completely up to the publishers. They're fucking us over, and we need to stand up and stop taking it. You know, guys, I mean, look, I'm the one who's opinionated, and I do actually do what I say. I'm not a hypocrite. If I don't support something, I don't support it. Like, let's see, HP. When was the fucking last time I bought anything related to HP? I can't remember. Why don't I support HP? Well, they sold me lemon after lemon after fucking lemon. And I told them, look, I'm not supporting your shit. I haven't supported their shit. But there's a lot of gamers out there. For instance, the whole Valve with, what do you call it? The Left 4 Dead 2 boycott. Yeah, that really was a great idea. Really great idea. You know, it was working until Valve bought out the fucking leaders. You know, the leaders got an all-expense-paid trip to see the game in its finished condition, and wow, yeah, Valve is right. We were wrong. Yeah, fuck you. You know, the thing is, a union should not have a single leader. It should be an organization of agreeing parties. It should be an organization of gamers who want only the best for each other. You know, this is the thing. Enough with this fanboy bullshit of, oh, this console's better than this one. My cock's longer than yours. No, enough of that shit, guys. You know, the end result is here. We want to have fun, and we don't want to get fucked while trying to have fun. We want to be able to pay our money, pay our dues, you know, legally purchase these games, and not have to deal with bullshit. Why is it that Microsoft is allowed to sell our information? Why is it that in the license terms, Origin has every fucking right to scan your hard drive and see what shit you do? Fuck you, EA. You're not allowed to do that shit. I went and blocked your ass with my firewall. You're not allowed to do shit on my computer. Plus, I installed cracks on the games I legally purchased, so you can't fucking track me. Because I don't give you that right. Yeah, I may have signed it, but that's because we're not allowed to negotiate terms, which I think that's unlawful. You know what? This is the thing. When you sign a contract, you typically have the right to negotiate the terms of your contract. Negotiate the terms of your license. But you know what? These video game companies don't give a fuck about us. They say it's our way or the highway. Really now? How about it's fuck you and fuck you? Because I don't buy that shit. I don't buy it at all. You're having little kids that are under the age of 18 signing legal binding contracts. And then you get away with it. Are you over 13? Oh, really? Really? So if a 2-year-old signs a fucking contract with you and puts a little tick in there that says, are you over 13? And says yes, I don't really think they're legally binded to fucking license terms and contracts. I don't know really what the whole legal precedence of that is, but that sounds really wrong, guys. Really wrong. Now, there are going to be a lot of future videos coming soon, guys. Videos like this. Videos that just get to the fucking point. Tell it as it is. That is exactly what my channel's all about. Telling it as it is. We need to stop sugarcoating bullshit. We need to stop saying, oh, but they are such poor developers. Yeah, fuck you. When they have a decent market, you know, look, first quarter, outrageous profits. Yeah, they're really hurting. EA is really hurting. When they're making $1 billion, fuck you. Buying the same fucking Madden game every year, fuck you. When it should have been DLC or updatable. Come on, guys. This is it. Look, if you guys want to allow our gaming nation to basically cease to exist, go ahead. Go ahead. Don't say I didn't warn you. But supporting the industry the way it's going, you're just begging for them to fuck you up and down the block. Take care, guys. Look out for future content.